Come on!
Hello everybody, it is another beautiful day on the Guardian SMP server, and as you can probably tell already, things look a little bit different. That's right, I decided I was going to use a shader pack earlier, I guess just when I found this one. If you guys know my videos, which I'm guessing most of you don't, I'm not usually a big fan of shaders, but these shaders, oh my gosh guys, they look so pretty, and I just fell in love with them immediately. So I'm probably going to be using them for the rest of the series. Anyway, in other news, you can probably tell at least a little bit that there's something a bit different about my tools. And that's because I did a ton of enchanting and stuff between this episode and the last episode. I did get a Sharpness 4 Sweeping Edge 3 sword, a Silk Touch pick, a Fortune 3 pick, a regular efficiency mending pick, an infinity bow, and just some protection or fire protection armor, which is just sort of the basic stuff you need in order to do stuff like, I don't know, make a giant hole in the ground, which is kind of what I want to get started with today. Actually, it's more like getting the rest of the supplies in order to build my base, but I also totally forgot to mention anything about what my base is actually going to be, other than a giant hole. I'm pretty sure I didn't actually tell you guys the specifics of what I wanted to do with it, which is kind of weird, because I've had this whole thing figured out since before day one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get an aerial view of everything real quick, and then I will tell you all exactly what I want to do. So recently, just before the server started, I was watching a show called Made in Abyss, and it's about these two kids that go journeying into what amounts to a giant hole in the ground that has different layers, and the further down you go into it, the less likely you are to survive coming out. So what I wanted to do for this base, keeping in mind that the new update has a lot of verticality added to Minecraft, I wanted to go ahead and see if I could construct something kind of like the Abyss. So I want it to have a bunch of different biomes and a bunch of different layers. I want to try to make them as exotic as I possibly can, and I want to add this sort of wonder to it, this kind of natural and also semi-unnaturalness to it. I wanted to add some smaller, maybe ruined buildings and stuff like that into it as well, and it's honestly really hard to explain. That's the basic idea, and obviously to do that idea I need a bunch of amazing tools, and I need a beacon at the very least. I also need some TNT probably. So today's video is going to be all about gathering the supplies to make my giant hole in the ground. And the first thing I need in order to do that is gunpowder. But luckily for us, Defense Gemini are actually going to go meet later in order to build a ghast farm. So I'm going to cut now, and I'm going to see you all when we go and do that. Y'all like ghasts? Y'all like blowing stuff up? We're doing that today. We're making a ghast farm. We need a lot of gunpowder, a lot of rockets. I need a lot of TNT. So I guess we're just gonna do it.
This is for a very good reason, but first let's go and have a look down at my farm. Everything was going okay until this moment. Didn't think about ghasts! I didn't think about ghasts! Oh no! Didn't think about ghasts! I didn't think about ghasts! Didn't think about ghasts! I didn't think about ghasts! Didn't think about ghasts! I didn't think about ghasts! Honestly, some of the weirdest things I've ever said have come out of this farm. I had to tell my friend earlier that I had to get home because I had to replenish my walls.
Alright, and there is the finished product, the ghast farm. This thing took us quite a bit of time, and the reason you didn't see... Oh, nice. I haven't even actually seen this. The reason you guys didn't see us finish the whole thing in the time-lapse is because Defense had to leave a little ways before the end, and Gem decided to go ahead and finish it on stream for us here, so here we are. Here is the Ghast Farm. But next up on our itinerary today, we have another adventure in another corner of the Nether to get 3 Wither Skeleton Skulls. And of course, I did it handily, with no problems whatsoever. It did take me about an hour and a half, and a loan of Gem's awesome looting sword, but I did it. Alright everyone, so as you can see on my head and in my hands, hunting the Wither Skeleton Skulls was actually very, very successful, and I would not have been able to do it without Gem, so I'm going to leave her link in the description below. At the very top, go ahead and check her out. Also, Red and Lily really also helped with this as well, so go ahead and check them out as well. But I have gathered the necessary skulls and the necessary... let's not crash here. And the necessary items to go into the end and to grind out this Wither. Yeah, I didn't want to fight him on equal terms because I don't think I'd win. So I'm going to cheese it a little bit. Ooh, fancy. I believe Paladin may have killed a Wither in here already, so there should be something set up underneath the exit portal. So if we go over there, yep, there seems to be a staircase. Very nice. I also should have probably brought more than 14 carrots with me, but hey, just think of it as like an extra little challenge, you know? Anyway, let's get some light in here, and I guess we'll just go for it. I hope that's how you do this, because I really don't want to waste these. Yep, alright, sweet. Withering Heights! Yeah, I did put an extra block there. That's alright. Alright, actually, I should probably back away from this. There we go, yeah. That was a good idea. Oh, this is so loud! Okay, alright. Do I need to help this guy along? I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Alright, I'm just gonna keep hitting it with my sword until he dies. I don't remember exactly how these things work, so I'm just gonna make sure. Also, hopefully you can't hear the game audio through my headset. This is so loud. This is so freaking loud. And there we go! I got an armored Wither's head as well. Very nice. But the most important thing is I got a Nether star! Heck yeah. Alright. So now I'm going to be able to go and make myself a beacon so that I can actually mine that entire hole out, because that's going to take a while. Sean withered away. Anyway, I'm going to head back to my base and let's go ahead and craft this thing. Alright, and with everything gathered, I can finally make myself a beacon. Heck yeah. Alright, so 5 glass, 1 nether star, 3 obsidian on the bottom. Boom! As gats me a beacon. Alright, let's get some iron blocks here. And let's just set it up real quick, just so I can gloat to everyone around me. Boom. Oh, that looks so cool with the shaders. Now that we have the gunpowder, we have the beacon, and we have all of the tools, I can go ahead and get started on this base whenever I have the time. But for now, that's going to be the end of this video, so I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't yet, hit that big ol' red subscribe button for more videos like this one. Also, if you want to check out Defense, Gem, Red, or Lily, go ahead and go down into the description, as well as everyone else. They will also be down in the description too, so if you guys want to go check out any of their channels, feel free to do so. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.